developments take place. So when we are, in simple terms, we are learning about human interactions, which include the interactions, the changes because of the interactions, and the developments because of these interactions. Alright? Okay. Now, how did sociology as a subject originate? One fine day, it did not come up all of a sudden. Alright, we did not decide that from today onwards we are going to do the subject called sociology. So what are the developments and the processes that was involved in the origin of sociology as a subject? Okay, now like many other subjects, alright, so what happened is we do not have any specific date since when sociology origin. Okay, now humans started becoming intelligent. Alright, at a certain era, humans started becoming intelligent. They started questioning. In the earlier times when people were living as nomads, alright, when human beings were living as nomads, they were living a simple life. They did not question about anything that was happening in the society, in the environment. Alright, that feeling of inquisitiveness did not exist. But what happened is, as years passed by and as centuries passed by, human beings started becoming very intelligent. They started questioning. So what happened is, this led to new ideas about the incidences and the activities that was taking place in the society. So when I say people started thinking, I do not mean people belonging to a certain area, people belonging to only one country. Alright, now what happened is people started looking at events, they started observing, they started taking interest, and they also started debating about different events in the society. So what happened is, now naturally when people started thinking, there were many ideas and there were many thoughts that people started observing. Now what happened is, there were many people who started giving their observations, their interpretations and their creativity on a single subject. So what happened is, that is how debates were created. Now, changes in the thinking of people began. People became very intelligent. They started dedicating their time and energy to the learning about human society. Now, we've come to the 17th and 18th century. Now, that was the era when human beings, when people started sharing new ideas. Before that, it was taking place, but it was in the 17th and the 18th centuries that questions were raised by many people, debates were taking place because everybody had their own assumptions about the society. And people started reasoning also. So that is the reason why this era of the 17th and the 18th century is known as the era of enlightenment. Now, human beings no longer were just followers. They did not just listen to what they were told, and they did not follow what they were told. What they did was, they started thinking and interpreting and understanding on their own. Now what happened is, this led to a group of people later known as sociologists to crop up in the society. So what they did is, they came together and they started interpreting the activities of the society in a secular manner. Now when we say secular, it means that they did not refer to any religious interpretations. Now let me tell you one thing is that in the earlier times, when human beings could not understand the activities of nature, everything they related to religion. Alright, they blindly followed the religious interpretations. But now these group of sociologists, they try to interpret the activities in a secular, scientific and humanistic way. So now we come to 1830, the year 1830. Now in the year 1830 there was a Frenchman, a man from France named August Comte. What August Comte did is he was the first person who used the term sociology. Now, when he used the term sociology, he used it to unite all the knowledges relating to human activity. Before that, interpretations were taking place, observations were taking place, people were creating their own ideas based on their own understanding and experiences. But it was only in 1830 that a Frenchman named August Comte coined the term sociology. So it was from then onwards the term sociology was used to study the activities of human beings in the society. So this is the reason why August Comte is also known as the father of sociology. Okay. Now, apart from Auguste Comte, there were many thinkers or many sociologists also, like Durkheim, Max Weber, Karl Marx, and many more. Now, these group of sociologists or scientists, they studied the origin of society and they also studied the characteristics of society. Now, apart from all these, what happened is, there were many revolutions that took place in the European society, which helped to change the understanding of human beings of the society. Now, the first and the most important is the French Revolution. Now, initially, when people were living as nomads, they randomly chose the fittest person in the group as their leaders. But in the French Revolution, before the French Revolution, people had started understanding the political scenario of their country. So what they did is, they did not accept one single leader or one single person as their ruler. What they wanted is, they wanted an equal say in the political scenario of their country. So what happened is, in the French Revolution, the political understanding of people changed. Now, after the French Revolution came the Industrial Revolution. Now, in the Industrial Revolution, what happened is, the number of industries increased and the type of industries also changed. Machines were used. Technologies were used, but more than technologies, better kind of machinery was used for the production of goods. Now, when machines were used, the time taken to produce certain goods reduced. Alright? Now, to sell these goods, these goods became cheaper, and to sell these goods, they needed a wider market. Now, because of these reasons, traders started traveling from one place to another to sell their goods and increase their markets. Alright, so that was the time when Britishers started entering into India. Always remember, you've already done in your ICC that the Britishers did not come as rulers, they did not want to conquer. What they wanted to do is, they initially came as traders and merchants to sell their goods and also to buy goods from the Indian kingdom. And when they came, they not only brought their goods, but they also brought along with them new thoughts and new ideas of their society. So when these traders and merchants from two different countries started interacting with each other, there was an exchange of thoughts and ideas. Alright, now when there was an exchange of thoughts and ideas, the system of analyzing, interpreting and observing society in India also started changing. So what happened is, in India also, sociologists like M.N. Srinivasan, G.S. Ghurye and Yogendra Singh also came into picture. So what happened is, what these Indian sociologists did is the same thing. They started learning about the Indian society. So firstly, they carried out a study on the primitive people. They started learning about the origin of the Indian society. Then they started learning about the life of the peasants. Peasants here means agricultural laborers. And they started learning about the ethnic groups in India. Later on, they also started learning about the social class and the social castes in the Indian society. And in the end, the two most important things that they started questioning and they started learning and they also started finding answers on were about the ancient civilization, the most important being the Indus Valley civilization, and later on till now they've started learning about the modern societies. Okay, now we've come to sociology and other social sciences. Sociology as a subject is also related to other subjects like political science, history and psychology. Now how it is related to political science is, in sociology we study about the society as a whole. Now in political science we study about the society, but here we study about only the political society. Now in sociology we study, like I said in the first point, we study about the society as a whole. It does not matter whether it is an organized society or it is not an organized society. On the other hand, in political science, we study only about the organized society. Alright, now in sociology, now we come to sociology and history. Now sociology is an abstract study. That means we do not have sequence. We randomly study about events. We randomly study about present events, future events that is going to occur, or past events. But in history, what we do is there is a sequence, there is a chronological pattern in which we study about the society. And sociology and psychology. Now in sociology, we study about the behavior of individuals in a group. But in psychology, we study about the behavior of an individuals and the effect of the rules and regulations, the cultures, the values of the society, the impact of these things on the mental ability of an individual. Alright, so I'm not going to go too much in detail today because this is the first chapter. So I'll just do a quick recap. Now the first thing is I described about the syllabus. Now the entire syllabus, we have 6 chapters. Alright. Now the 6 chapters, we have part 1 and part 2. In part 1, you have practical, which is out of 30 marks, and you know that it is your projects and assignment. Now based on this, topics on this will be discussed later. But part 2, here we have the 6 chapters, alright, and in your question paper, the paper is going to be divided into 2 parts, section A and section B. Now you already know that section A is compulsory, which is out of 20 marks. You may get 10 questions for 2 marks each, which comes up to 20, or 20 questions for 1 mark each. Alright, then the second one is 50 marks. Alright, this is practical is 30, theory is 70, so 20 and 50 will sum up to 70. Now in this section, you have choice. You have around 7 sets of questions. In each set, you will have around 4 to 5 questions. Alright, so in 7 sets, among the 7 sets, you just have to do 5. So 50 plus 20 will give you 70. Okay. Now I've already told you there are 6 chapters. I've given you a brief idea about each chapter, and then here in this first class we've done about what the subject sociology is all about, excuse me, and how did the term sociology origin. Alright? Okay, this is the end of the first class, and in the second class I hope you will be having all your books, and many more students will be joining the class, so that we can have a discussion about many things. Since this is a new chapter for you all, you may be having many questions. Alright, so I will also be posting this video in YouTube and also in the group. So if you have any queries regarding this chapter, please feel free to contact me directly. Thank you.